Welcome back, everybody. Yeti Trades here. Going to go over the trades today. All my trades today were trades off of my watch list and show you how I took care of them today. So let's just dive in here with my first one was Intel, and I was looking for this to have a short entry. I was looking for day 2 continuation to the downside. So yesterday it had a little bit of a sell-off day. I was looking to play this on a day 2 move, and we got it. Gap down more than I would have liked, but still hit it. I got this line labeled as previous lows, and it was off of this low right here. And we opened up, came up and tapped that low and sold off. Let's get on 5 minute. Tapped it, sold off, which was a lot of weakness in my eyes. Came down, and I watched how it developed here around the 5 minute or the VWAP, and I ended up taking it on this candle up here. I went more of an anticipatory route on it and hopped into some puts and covered some roughly down here, covered the rest out on this candle here. As noted in my watch list, this 31.44 was a target area for me. So I was out on this candle near its lows, and it played out beautifully. Yeah, I could have gotten just a little bit more out on this pump here, but then it bounced off my target area zone and went back up for the rest of the day. Next trade was Target. I fumbled the bag on this one just because I got a terrible fill. This was another one that was beaten down, and I was looking to go short on it versus long, but I had a plan set up for both ways. And this blue line represents the daily 9 EMA, and this orange line represents the 20 SMA on the daily. So we opened up down here and we push up, and we're doing this back and forth for a bit, and I went short somewhere on, I think it was this candle. I went short on it. But anyway, we lost that red to green spot. Looked like we were losing it, and I went short, and I got a terrible fill, just absolutely awful. Between this move up in here, from somewhere around here, the price of my contracts went down 30 cents. I didn't sell it off. It didn't look strong overall because the whole market didn't look strong overall. We stayed under the 50, and then we were pulling back, and we were struggling at this 20 EMA on the 5 minute here. So that's what kept me in. And from here down to here, that's when my contracts went back to break even. So horrible fill. Usually market orders do me pretty good. Target's not one I'm used to playing, so perhaps that was my fault. I maybe should have set a limit order, but then, I don't know if I would have gotten filled. But anyway, horrible entry, and because of that horrible entry, I exited as this candle was breaking down here for just over break even. I just wanted to be out of it. And I completely missed that, this was flagging up into the 9 EMA. Beautiful setup. It's just after being down 30 cents on my contracts and being all the way down here to break even, being on a ticker I'm not familiar with, I just was happy to be out. And then, of course, from here to here, it goes up almost $1. on the contracts. So, learn something on Target. Target's not on my do not trade list or anything. It's just one I've got to get more accustomed to trading. Next is S. This is the one that I took a small loss on it. I was looking to go long. Well, I did go long. So I went long on here, this area right in here. We're getting a little bit of a happy panda forming out over the VWAP, and then we pulled back into it right here. And as it pulled back, I was starting to get a little bit concerned with it. And the price on these changed pretty drastically. Not a very liquid stock. The rest of the tech was kind of pumping, so I was hoping that S was going to recover with it, and it did not. It ended up selling off, and I took a very small loss, 5 cents per contract on this one. And I got out before this big drop right here, where they went down to about 15 cents down per contract. But anyway, that's the one that didn't work today. Probably won't play that one very often, given its illiquidness. Then lastly, I played INTC again. I went long on it. Didn't get much of the move. I kind of went brain dead from about here to here for about 2 hours today. So I went long right after this flag here. Retook the 9 EMA, jumped in it, rode it for a little bit. Didn't want to hold it through the weekend. Through the weekend. I didn't want to hold it through the evening, so I went ahead and cut it. Got out, and I'm okay with that. Small win on it. Erases the loss on S, and with job reports data tomorrow and not sure what the market's going to do as far as a gap up or gap down, I just wanted to be safe and exit. Anyway, those are the 4 I got for you guys. Appreciate you joining me, watching, and I'll see you in the next one.